Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Whiskey Wednesday, we're back. Fresh crack too. I'm fired up for this. I haven't been doing whiskey videos recently. I just feel like there's not a whole lot of interest in them, but I finally saw this in my market and I'm just super stoked. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do a Whiskey Wednesday video. This is the Wild Turkey 101 8-year age-dated bottle. Previously, I do believe, if I'm speaking correctly, this was a was it Japan only? Maybe a couple other countries. It wasn't available here in the United States. And when I was in Japan a couple years ago hunting for whiskey, this was everywhere over there. And I didn't plan great for that trip. I didn't have a whole lot of room in my suitcase that I brought, so I didn't grab it. What is happening? Oh, here we go. So I was pretty fired up when they said that this was going to start being a regular thing over here. So it showed up local to me finally. $40 for this bottle, which seems like a good deal, but when you think about it, regular Wild Turkey 101 around here, I can get it for $21. So we're still double the price. And regular Wild Turkey 101, I think, is a blend of, is it 6, 7, and 8-year barrels? This is exclusively 8-year barrels, right? So now we have our Wild Turkey 12. We have Wild Turkey 8. I got the Wild Turkey 12 bottle in Japan, but I have that bottle. I have the 8-year bottle, and then you can get regular Wild Turkey 101. So it's cool. I'm a big Wild Turkey fan. I love all things Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey Rare Breed is one of my favorite pours of all time. And people always ask, like, what's your favorite budget whiskey? I always say Wild Turkey 101. It's just awesome. So anything else? 101 proof, which is what, 15.5% alcohol by volume. I love all things Jimmy Russell. The dude's an absolute unit. He's a legend. I think the last Whiskey Wednesday video we did was Russell's 10, wasn't it? So there's all kinds of like Wild Turkey goodness these days that's available. I mean, is $40 too much? I don't know. $40 for an 8-year whiskey. I mean, Eagle Rare around here is 10 years, and it's like creeping up towards the $50 range. I don't know if $40 is too much. It doesn't seem too much to me, but who knows? I mean, is this that much better than regular Wild Turkey 101? I have no idea. I don't have any Wild Turkey 101. I ran out I think it was last week. I should have bought another bottle to drink side by side with this, but maybe we'll do that some other time. It smells so good. It's got like that cinnamon thing. It's like apple pie. It's caramely, vanilla, and there's a good amount of wood, oak. It smells very like baking spice. Maybe even like, does it smell citrusy? What is that? There's like a good like amount of char too. Geez, this words are hard. This smells very like charred oak to me. But yeah, cinnamon, vanilla, like apples, and just a ton of oak. Smells awesome. Cheers. Oh, it's so good. All of that like apple pie spice is there. It's almost like, what are those baking spices like around the holidays? I don't even know. It's kind of like nutmeg, cinnamon, kind of clove-ish. I mean, this isn't super high proof, 101 proof, but you get a decent like heat to it. I haven't had any whiskey this weekend, so maybe that's just my palate being not used to it. When was the last time I had whiskey? Last weekend? It's been over a week. But yeah, like baking spices, apple skin, that vanilla's there for sure. I thought I smelled citrus, but it doesn't taste citrusy. A lot of vanilla and a ton of oak. It feels dry on my tongue. This is really nice, dude. Is this double the price of Wild Turkey 101 better? I don't know. Like I said, I gotta get another bottle of Wild Turkey 101, but I'm glad that this is something that's, hopefully it's going to be available all the time, right? This isn't just like a limited thing. if we're being honest, I bought 2 bottles just because I was like, hopefully, like the Jimmy Russell, the 70th anniversary. I saw that one time. I should have bought multiple bottles of it. I haven't seen it again. So I've been babysitting that. I didn't want to babysit this bottle if I really, really enjoyed it. And I very much enjoy it. It's really, really good. So I bought 2 of them. It's smart, right? Always have a backup. Yeah, I love the spiciness to it. I love the oakiness. I love the vanilla. I love how this tastes. It's fantastic. So, like I said, your mileage may vary. Not sure where you're at price wise. I mean, I wouldn't pay much more, over $40 for this bottle, because at that point I would just drink regular Wild Turkey 101. But if you see this in the $40 range, I think it's what it's supposed to be, right? I always say we always pay a little bit more here in Southern California than most people pay. So maybe this is like in the $35 to $38 range. I have no idea. But if you see it around that, this is definitely worth your while. This is good stuff. And I always say, I don't ever like always love a fresh crack in the first pour out of a bottle. So we'll see, in a week or two what this tastes like when we come back to it. But that's Wild Turkey 101, the 8-year. This, like I said, was previously an import only bottle, and now it is here for us to enjoy. So I would definitely recommend, if you are a fan of Wild Turkey, to grab this bottle. I think it's worth your while. So another Whiskey Wednesday in the books. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.